comes Abby. Wave. I do embarrass her. What? We're cracking a few peas, so we've got advice to take every other bar out of here. Is the bars doing the cracking?
Yeah, the bars are filling up, so the peas can't drop through. Then they're going up the machine and splitting further up, or they drop down into your sieves and whatnot. So you take every other bar out, it should let them drop through straight away. And
I think I remember this when we did the combine training.
Well, I do know you said it.
But that's like years ago. That side, and that's from the other side. Is that right, George?
Yeah.
Oh, so there's four in all.
This side, but that's the extension.
Okay.
So you can move in and out.
Well, I say okay. I don't know.
Suit your needs. But we've got to take every other one out of there
as well.
To bend them bars. You see how they're curled over?
Yeah.
Just bend them up and slide them out.
Oh.
And then we're away. Fingers crossed.
It's dropped from 22.5% to 14.1 in what, 3 days? Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're having to search for the grass. So they've had to stay in. How sad.
That is very peculiar, isn't it?
I know.
Never heard that.
No.
That was very, very blind.
Oh.
You can.
Shall I poke all these through?
Then you got to pick them up.
Yeah, they're going through to the dad's truck.
Well, it is.
Yeah. Too big.
Could be a band.
T-band.
Yeah.
There's a fair old gap there now, isn't there?
Yeah, it's totally different. Do you have to take it out for beans? Every other bar out. It looks logical, doesn't it?
As it suits. To me, looking at this gap now, I would do. But beans, I don't.
They should have made it a bigger gap in the first place, surely.
No, it depends what you're doing, Abby.
Oh.
Then when you got your wheat and stuff.
Do wheat and barley like that.
Does it matter if
it'll just be chaff, won't it? Just hammer it straight out.
Yeah.
This is your grinding area.
Mm.
Just had a little fire. It's there. Just have a little blow down around it, see if we can find any more smouldering areas. Still smells a bit chuffy in there. Once you smell that burning smell, you kind of know. can see in the crop here, can you see this bit's darker? And that pale bit there, or not pale, a yellowy bit there, you can see the bits where they got hold of the clay under this black soil and kept alive a bit more. So this is ripened through death and drought, as opposed to this over here, which I'll say will probably do a third more. You can even see it in ears how much better it looks, as opposed to, yeah, that's drought for you. Traditionally, if we get done by Burley horse trials, we know we've done really well. I don't even know when that is, but I know it's a long time in the future, which is just weird. It's just doing that fiddly bit while I ran the header trailer through. He's opening the field up here, so he's just dumping this one on the headland. When to use those augers, George, on the header?
Anything tall, peas, ray, anything that don't want to flow.
The engine just pulled apart there. This is really, tell it's cracking yield here. Probably be better drain than the low bits. Well, we will win on the hilltop. Yeah. I say hilltop, a Fenland hilltop. What was the spike yield on that bit?
Yield?
Of that?
I reckon it's doing about 9.
9, still doing this field of wheat here. This looks a lot better than where we've come from, which is pretty diabolical. That's down to drainage and early death. That's probably too wet in the winter, too dry in recent times to finish properly. Gosh, they're nice. In the Merc van, this has got our fuel tank in it. Poozy pump has been a bit of a bugger. It looks online, it needs some seals, so we've got a seal kit here. I'm gonna get that in. So if you've never seen inside one of these, that's what we have. I didn't actually expect the plastic things to be in there. It's got so little pump effort. So what do you reckon, Will?
Pipe's not long enough.
So we've just measured in the tank from here down, and it's what, 15, 20 centimetres too short. So as soon as that bit gets above the diesel, it's stopping. So it's literally stopping 200 or 300 from the bottom, which is why we're getting 230 litres left each time. Yeah, pump checks out all right, so I've got the seal kit for nothing. It's actually pretty damn tidy in there. Look at this. Doesn't look very happy, actually. Whoa. Very pretty. So Harry's just doing some land drainage, and I just thought this was interesting. Just zoom in, that's Harry. So that orange line is a silt hill, and that is the highest bit of the field. And that was the riverbed. I've said it a few times, but it's still unbelievable. So basically all these blue areas are the bits what want a pond. So I'll get a bit nearer. Harry's just trying to put some proposals together. If I zoom right in, these black lines are where the water, say if you put like a 12 inches of water on in rain, that's where the erosion cuts would be. So we're going to put the drains in to sort of semi-copy what nature wants to do. This is the datum dots. Just zoom in a bit, Harry. So when we survey, each one of those little micro dots is a level taken by our surveying equipment. That is about as big as they were last year, not much bigger.
Really? And how did they go last year then?
Oh, they stored beautifully, the Lady Anna.
Yeah, good variety. I'm just amazed they didn't have more following.
I reckon, you know, if we hadn't have gassed them,
Yeah.
I still think they wouldn't have chitted. They were that clean.
Yeah, they're pretty dormant, yeah. Yeah.
God, if they bulk up, geez.
Just keep watering, David, for Christ's sake. Because
That's 2 plants there.
look at that for numbers. You've just got to push hard now.
So we're running out of water in one block of potatoes. So we're laying some lay flat out. George has just been Iron Man there. Trying to get it a mile somewhere else. Pulling under some bridges. Fortunately, it's working right for the joiners. Will's got his nice, cool, sweat-free waders on with his nice winter grade hoodie. You loving it, Will?
Yeah. I might be glad to go like that time. What do you mean I'm on the wrong side?
You can't be on this side.
Huh?
And under that pipe.
Under this one as well?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh. I'm slipping.
Are your legs sweaty? Sometimes you wonder when you wear waders whether you're better off without, but at least you haven't got stung,
Yeah, that's the
fistled.
main thing. Oh god, that was sweaty. Oh.
We haven't got spare bobbin reelers, so we have to put them in potato boxes, sadly. Bit of a faff. Now it's the 5th lay flat now, and then that's going to go down the potato rows to join to the pipe which was here with all the hydrants for the irrigators. we've got it all laid out. We're all about knackered, we're all ready for beer. Paul's just priming the pipe up now, nice and slow so don't blow anything, all being well. So there we go, the result of an afternoon's work in the obscene heat. 36.5 today, beautiful. Nicely going. If I hadn't have got running, it would have been a bit of a disappointing day in this heat, but it's going, so I'm happy. And these marquee are really ready for it again. We've not irrigated it for a week and a half and it's starting to show now. They really are struggling actually. Alton air is getting in and we know all the bad stuff. Just getting the last bit of the spring barley out the tank now, that's done. Looks like I have to go in there and just give it a quick brush down before going to beans in when maybe 4 weeks time. Nice. Well, I started off with clean hair anyway. We only had one field of barley and it's all in there now, which is nice. Spring barley, that is. Great colour and great size this year. See, that wouldn't be a problem if you was wearing your Oz over boots. No! I even wear Abby's Oz. I even wear Abby's Oz over boots under my jeans. Yeah, I even wear mine under my jeans. It still keeps, you can walk up the corn heap. Well, they're not actually mine, they're Abby's. She won't wear them because of the pink. And that means you can get up the heap without getting it in your boots, which is lovely. Yeah, but you never had them on.